Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Carlisle in northwest of England. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. On today's video we are back on board with Northern and we are going to be covering the Tyne Valley line from here in Carlisle in the northwest to Newcastle in the northeast. Now I did cover this journey a little bit on a previous video I did last year on an afternoon with Northern, but I felt I didn't do the line justice. Therefore this afternoon we're going to do it proper. But first and foremost, let's head back towards the station, have a little walkabout, find our platform and get our train, and I'll see you a little later on the video. Bye for now. Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Carlisle. Situated on the West Coast Main Line, construction of the station began in 1846. On the 10th of September 1847, the station was officially opened to rail traffic even though construction was still incomplete. Construction was finally completed in 1848. The station was built in a neo-Tudor design by English architect William Tyne. It is now a Grade 2 listed building. There are future plans to upgrade Carlisle station for the arrival of HS2. This includes extending platforms 3 and 4, the West Coast Main Line, to accommodate longer trains. On entering there is a small ticket hall, to the left is a manned ticket office, and to the right there is a W.H. Smith's, self-service ticket machines and a departure screen. On the main concourse itself you'll find more departure screens and information points, and there are a number of waiting areas dotted throughout. Also dotted throughout the station are little historical facts about the surrounding areas. Carlisle station is also a major hub on the West Coast Main Line for Avanti West Coast services, with many services a day heading north to Glasgow Central and Edinburgh, and southbound services towards Birmingham New Street and London Euston. Carlisle is also the southern terminus for ScotRail services towards Dumfries via Gretna Green and Glasgow Central via Kilmarnock. Carlisle is also a hub for Northern, with many services a day heading towards Lancaster via Barrow and Furness, and towards Leeds via the stunning Settle to Carlisle line. When running and not cancelled, the Trans-Pennine Express also stop here on their Glasgow Central to Manchester Airport route. The inbound service arrives on time. Today's rolling stock is this 2-car Class 156 Super Sprinter. A diesel multiple unit, they were built by Metro Camel for British Rail in the late 1980s. They form part of Northern's fleet and have a top speed of 75 miles per hour or 120 kilometers per hour. ScotRail also use the Class 156 on their West Highland routes. Okay, let's hop straight on board. Seat configuration is 2+2 and there is a good mix of table and airline seating. There are also no seat reservations, so you can choose to sit where you want. Prior to departure, we'll take a quick look around the seat. Legroom is very tight. There's a small fold-out table. Power comes in the form of 2 USB ports. The windows can be opened for ventilation. The seats themselves are not very comfortable, but that said, this journey is relatively short and therefore it's not a real problem. Departure from Carlisle was bang on time at 14:54 hours. Travel time to Newcastle is an hour and 20 minutes, and we're due to arrive at 4:15 this afternoon.
Please report it to a member of staff or the British Transport Police via text on 6.
Not long after departure, we're out of the city and straight into the Cumbrian countryside. The route also follows the A69, which is the major road link between the two cities. The first stop of the day is the market town of Haltwhistle in Northumberland. Located to the north of Haltwhistle is Hadrian's Wall. The section closest to the town is amongst the most spectacular and complete. Haltwhistle also claims to be the geographic centre of Britain, however this is disputed. After departing Haltwhistle, we follow the banks of the River South Tyne. Next up is Hexham, birthplace of alleged actor and singer Robson Green, and according to Country Life, it was voted England's favourite market town in 2005. Now that the rivers South Tyne and North Tyne have merged, we now follow the River Tyne all the way to Newcastle.
We will shortly be arriving at Prudhoe.
If you are leaving the train here, mind the gap between the train and Stockport Hedge.
Next up is Prudhoe, or depending on where you are from, Prudhoe. The train is Wi-Fi enabled. I had no problems connecting, but it's far from good. The penultimate stop of the day is the Metro Centre. Opened in the mid-1980s, it was the second largest shopping centre in the UK. Part of the Metro Centre was Metroland. At the time it was Europe's largest indoor amusement park. Sadly it shut its doors in 2008. Now that we are fast approaching our final destination, I'll take a moment to summarise. But remember, these are just my own opinions. Northern do have some absolutely stunning routes. Not only do they cover the Tyne Valley line, they also cover the Settle to Carlisle line, the Hope Valley line between Manchester and Sheffield. They also cover coastal routes of Cumbria and in the northeast down to Hartlepool amongst others. With that being said, Northern are a no-frills cheap operator, but they do get you where you need to be, but slowly. The Class 156s I feel are really showing their age. They're rattly, noisy and uncomfortable. There is also no onboard catering, so make sure you pack your own prior to departing. What did this journey cost? A staggering £1.95. It was booked only days in advance with a railcard discount of a third, which is excellent value for money. The final crossing of the River Tyne today sees us cross on the King Edward VII Bridge that leads directly into Newcastle Central Station. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. If you ever find yourself in the northwest or east and want a day out, it's perfect. Yes, it's noisy and uncomfortable, but it's cheap and the scenery itself makes it all worthwhile. And welcome to Newcastle. Arrival was bang on time. Hi guys, and welcome to Newcastle Central Station. Well, that concludes this week's video. Thank you so much for joining me on this trip, and I really do hope you enjoy the video. If you are new to the channel or have not yet, then please do hit that subscribe button. But until next time, and our paths cross again, do take care and stay safe. Thanks again. Bye for now.